Someone is using you right now, and you are letting them. Not because you are weak, not because you are stupid, but because nobody ever taught you where the line is between generosity and self-destruction, between kindness and surrender. You were taught that giving is good, that helping is noble, that saying yes makes you a better person, and you believed it. So you gave, and gave, and gave some more, until one day you looked around and realized you had nothing left, and the people you gave everything to were still asking for more. The Stoics saw this trap 2,000 years ago, and they left behind 5 rules that protect everything you have left. By the end of this video, you will never be used the same way again. Number 1. Never give anyone your time on demand. Your time is not a resource. Your time is your life. Every minute you hand over to someone who does not deserve it is a minute of your actual life that you will never get back. And here is how it happens. Nobody asks for your time directly. They never say, "Give me your life." They say, "Can you hop on a quick call?" They say, "It will only take a minute." They say, "I just need one small favor." Small, quick, just one. These are the words that steal years. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Here is my analysis. The people who drain your time the most are almost never the ones who ask aggressively. They are the ones who ask politely and repeatedly, who assume your availability, who treat your schedule like it exists for their convenience. And here is what nobody tells you. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you are not being kind. You are teaching that person that your time has no value, and people treat things according to the value you assign them. Here is the practice. Before you say yes to anything, pause for 3 seconds. Ask yourself one question. Is this how I choose to spend my life today? If the answer is no, your response is simple. That does not work for me right now. No explanation, no apology, no long excuse, just a calm, clear no. Watch what happens next. People who respect you will adjust. People who were using you will push back. That pushback is not a problem, it is information. But time is just the beginning. What they take next is even more dangerous. Number 2. Never give anyone your emotional energy for free. This one is invisible. Nobody talks about it, and it destroys more people than almost anything else. Here is how it works. Someone comes to you. They are going through something hard. They need to talk. You listen. They feel better. You feel worse. And tomorrow, they come back with the same problem. And the day after, and the week after. Nothing ever changes. Their problems never get smaller. They never take action. They just need to talk, and you are always there. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." But here is what that also means. We suffer by proximity, by absorbing other people's pain without a filter. Here is my honest opinion on this. There is a difference between being supportive and being someone's emotional dumping ground. Real support helps someone move forward. What I am describing keeps them exactly where they are, because when they feel better after talking to you, they have no reason to change anything. You are not helping them. You are helping them stay stuck, and you are destroying yourself in the process. Here is the test. After talking to this person, do you feel lighter or heavier? If you always feel heavier, that is not a friendship. That is extraction. The Stoic response is not coldness, it is boundaries. I care about you, but I am not in the right space for this today. I think you need to talk to someone who can actually help you with this. Short, kind, final. Your emotional stability is not a public resource. Protect it like your life depends on it, because your life actually does. Number 3. Never give anyone access to your decisions. This one is subtle, and it costs more than almost anything else on this list. It starts small. Are you sure that is a good idea? I am just worried about you. If it were me, I would do it differently. these sound like concern, they feel like care. But over time, something shifts. You stop deciding, you start seeking permission. You explain your choices before you make them. You defend your decisions after you make them, and slowly, your life stops being yours. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Here's what I think about this. People who constantly question your decisions are rarely doing it for your benefit. They are doing it because your autonomy makes them uncomfortable. Because when you change, when you grow, when you take risks they would never take, it forces them to look at their own life, and they do not like what they see. So they call it concern, they call it advice, they call it caring. But what it really is control. Here is the rule. Choose very carefully who gets access to your decisions before you make them. Not after, before. Because before is where the influence happens. After is just defense. One trusted person whose life you actually respect. That is it. Everyone else gets the result, not the process. Your life is not a committee decision. Stop treating it like one. Number 4. Never give anyone your silence when they disrespect you. Most people think staying silent is the mature response to disrespect. It is not. It is the most expensive response. Here is how disrespect works. It never starts loud. It starts with a comment that goes slightly too far, a joke that lands wrong, a tone that is slightly off, and you let it go. Because it was small. Because you did not want to make things awkward. Because maybe you imagined it. But you did not imagine it. And next time, it goes a little further, and you let that go too. And slowly, without any dramatic moment, you have taught this person exactly how to treat you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Here's my analysis. Silence in the face of disrespect is not peace. It is surrender. And every time you surrender, the price of your dignity goes down. Not in their eyes only, in your own. The Stoic response is not aggression. It is not drama. It is one calm, clear sentence delivered without emotion. That was not okay. I do not appreciate being spoken to that way. Let us keep this respectful. That is all. No lecture, no escalation, no emotional charge. Just a line drawn clearly in the ground. Watch what happens. People who respect you will apologize. People who were testing you will back off. People who relied on your silence will be surprised. And that surprise tells you everything about why they spoke to you that way in the first place. Your dignity is not negotiable, and silence should never cost you your self-respect. Number 5. Never give anyone unlimited second chances. Forgiveness is strength. Unlimited forgiveness is self-destruction. And most people cannot tell the difference until it is too late. Here is the cycle you know too well. They hurt you. They apologize. You forgive. Things are good for a while. Then they hurt you again. They apologize again. You forgive again. And again. And again. Each time you tell yourself this will be the last time. Each time you are wrong. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, and do so with all your heart. But know also that every person you meet is also capable of their worst self." Here is the truth most people avoid. Apologies are easy. Change is hard. And someone can be genuinely sorry and still be incapable of changing. Those two things can both be true at the same time. Here is my final analysis. The question is never whether to forgive. Forgive. Always. For your own peace, not theirs. The question is whether to give continued access. And that is a completely different question. You can forgive someone completely and still choose not to let them back in. You can release resentment and still maintain distance. These are not contradictions. They are wisdom. Forgiveness is for you. Access is earned. And when someone shows you the same pattern 3 times, they are not having bad days. They are showing you who they are. Believe them. Most people will watch this video, nod their heads, and go back to being used tomorrow. They will say yes when they mean no. They will absorb emotions that were never theirs. They will explain decisions to people who have no business questioning them. They will stay silent when they should speak. And they will forgive the same person for the fourth time. Do not be most people. Pick one boundary from this video, just one, and apply it today. Not perfectly, not permanently, just once. Because the Stoics understood something most people spend their entire lives learning too late. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot live a full life while constantly emptying yourself for others. Protect what is yours, calmly, firmly, without apology. If this gave you something real, subscribe. More Stoic weapons are coming.